Hello guys, it's Kraminox here, and today I'm going to be continuing the round script tutorial. This has been delayed only for so long, and as I was watching my previous videos about it, because I lost the main file to this place, I just noticed that everything was so unclear and blurry, and the microphone was worse than it is right now. So I'm just going to put everything back together and just make it more clear for you guys. So we have our intermission label, like always, and we have the local script here. It's not scripted yet, and we have our intermission GUI. Of course, we have our maps folder and our green map. I don't know if it's changed or anything. I didn't fully watch the video, I only saw the scripting parts, but yeah, the green map is basically the same thing as this one, but it's green. And notice that the green map, it has, okay, let's move it away. Yeah, that's better. Okay, notice the green map has all these bricks right here. Those are called spawns. So if you don't know how to add that, go ahead and insert one part, name it a spawn, make sure to anchor it down here, and then just duplicate it and set it around the map. Then select all of them together and group them. Name the model spawns. And I'll just do that again, since I'll just do it again for you guys. So give me a second. Okay, so let's create that part. I just duplicated this base plate right here. Control D. And then I'm scaling it to this size. And I'm just gonna make it a darker shade so I could tell the difference from it. I don't also want it to be exactly bricks. You know what I mean? I want it to look like a normal spawn. And let's change that to concrete. Let's make that white. That looks way much better. Okay, so now we don't want the players to exactly be standing on it. We are going to have them can collide off, okay? So now let's duplicate these and set these across the map. Control D and drag, that's all I'm doing. Okay, so there we have our spawns. So now that we're done with that, let's highlight them all like that, then press Control G and name them spawns. Now right click on it, say select children, come down here to name and name them spawn. Make sure they are anchored and can collide is off. Now go ahead and hold Control and select on the base plate here, whatever your map is, and press Control G. And it should model them together. And now name it what you want. I named it green map, like the other episode. And now we have our lobby. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to delete this base plate. So now we have our leaderboard. Let's script this. Make the font bigger, because I've heard some complaints about people saying they can't see it. So let's start with game.players .player added connect function player weight 0.5 print player PLR. That's what I'm naming it. That's the variable. So this is a variable right here. If you change this, you're gonna have to change this. So you can make this player, but then you're gonna have to make that player. Like if you do that, that has to be player. You can see it's underlined in blue because it has no idea what PLR is. So we have to make it player. Like that. I'm gonna leave it PLR since it's way much better, but I'm going to be saying player when I'm referring to it. So print player local stats equals instance.new bool value, comma player. Okay, and now we are going to name the stats. Stats.name equals leader stats. Then we are going to do stats. Okay, we're going to actually local points. So this is going to be the currency. This is just a variable. Points right here. This right here is just a variable, so that doesn't matter right now. Keep that the same. So local points equals instance.new int value inside of stats, comma stats. Okay, so points.name, this is what's it really going to show inside the game. Like in the leaderboard place, this is what it's going to show. I'm just gonna name it credits. Okay, and now that we're done with that, we could actually, let's award the players about 50 credits when they join. So points dot value equals 150. That's how much they are going to get every time they join the server. And I might do a saving data function where the player leaves and they come back the next day or the next hour, their stats will save. Anyways, let's move on. So let's exit out of the script and let's go into the main script right here. And now let's define all our variables. So local. Okay, we forgot to add. Oh, we have it. Okay, so local map storage equals game.workspace.playing maps. Local info value. This one is very important. Local info value equals game.replicated storage dot info value. We're gonna make it wait actually. Whoops. Okay, we're also gonna make it wait right here. Okay. So now let's get the maps. Local maps equal, well, let's say local green map, since that's the only map we have right now. Local green map equals game.server storage. Wait for child maps dot green map. So now that we have that, we are also going to define our weapons folder. So local weapons equals game.server storage.weapons. And now let's start the real function. So we're going to start with while true do let's wait 2 seconds before the thing starts, and then for I equals 15 seconds, that's how much the intermission is, going down to 0, -1 every time. Do. So info value dot value. We're not gonna name it info value, let's name it just info. So info dot value equals intermission dot I. Let's wait 1 second, so every time it's going to go back to that. So it's going to -1 every 1 second. So now let's exit out of that loop, and we are going to define, we are going to teleport the players. So once that's finished, for underscore comma player in pairs game.players get players. Do. So that's done right there. Now we are going to make sure they teleport to the spawns inside green map. So we forgot to define that. So local spawns equal green map wait for child spawns. No, wait. We forgot something. Let's come down here and say local cloned map equals green map clone. Cloned map dot parents equals map storage. Cloned map. Okay, so now we're gonna come here, cloned map, local spawns equals cloned map. Wait for child spawns. Okay. Now, yeah, so, oh yeah, get children. Don't forget to add get children. And then let's come down here, local random spawn, random spawn equals spawns math.random 1 spawns. If random spawn and player then player.torso.cframe equals random spawn .cframe. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this part, and we are going to award them the sword. So let's get a sword from here, and flame sword. Whoops, that was horrible. That's horrible votes. Okay, never use models with horrible votes. Okay, I'm just gonna use this one and drag it to weapons. So local sword equals weapons dot linked sword. Wait for a child. Linked sword. We forgot to add wait for a child right here. And now let's scroll down. Okay. Player.torso.cframe equals random spawn.cframe. Okay, so now let's add player sword clone dot parent equals player dot backpack. Don't put it in starter gear because they're gonna spawn with it every time and start trolling the lobby. Okay, now let's make the actual match going on. So for I equals, I'll make it 30 for now. 0 minus 1 do info dot value equals time left wait 1, and then map storage clear all children. Now let's test what we have. Okay, so that's strange. We have, oh, we forgot to script. Okay, my bad. That's all my bad. Okay, it's actually sending messages to the info value, but the GUI is not getting it, so we have to make it get it. So local info equals game.replicated storage wait for child info value info.value script.parent.text equals info.value function info function info dot changed connect function script wait 0.1 info.value script.parent equals info.value. Whoops, script.parent.text equals info.value. Now let's test it. And here we have it. I'm gonna pause it because I don't have much time yet left. Okay, 1, 0. It's not getting anything for now. It says torso is not a valid member of player, and that's my problem because we were supposed to do player.character .torso. Now let's try. Okay guys, I had to do a quick edit. Make sure you guys just copy this real quick. Okay, now let's go into testing. Okay, it gave us our sword, and we're inside the map. And yeah, that's it for today's video because I don't have much time on this recorder. And remember, make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure you are part of the notification squad so you guys could be notified for episode 4. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, stay rising.